Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this session. Thank you, Dr. Balyan, for introducing this session for hydrogen generation and then ammonia as a hydrogen carrier. Fortunately, my topic is also ammonia as a hydrogen carrier. We are basically directly not into electrolyzers, but we are using the electrolyzers for hydrogen generation, and then we are producing ammonia to transport it for green energy. Although KBR is in ammonia business for almost 100 years now, but till now it was for food security for population. And as population is growing, we still need ammonia for urea production to grow more crops. But with this green fuel revolution, ammonia is seeing another dimension. KBR is a company which delivers science, technology, and engineering solutions to governments and the companies around the world. We are basically $7.7 billion company based out of Houston. We have presence in 80 countries with 38,000 employees. We have 5 offices in India itself, Gurgaon, Pune, Chennai, and Bangalore. Basically, our company is divided into 2 verticals, Mission Technology Solutions and Sustainable Technology Solutions. Mission Technology is basically for high-end solutions for governments across the globe. These are for space technologies and military applications, services to various airline industries as test pilots or all those things. And Sustainable Technology Solutions, where I belong, gives licensing and engineering packages for various technologies, both in gray space and blue and green space. These are some of the technologies which KBR provides, which includes hydrogen, ammonia, refining, essential materials, critical minerals, olefins, plastic recycling. And then we do provide catalyst, modular solution services, maintenance services, and technical services to all the technologies which are licensed by us. Then in clean ammonia and hydrogen technologies, we are basically into green ammonia production, blue ammonia production, gray ammonia production for urea. And then we are into decarbonization as well. We have recently launched a technology for carbon capture along with the HPCL. We are also providing ammonia methanol co-production units. We have also launched pure methanol as one of our technologies in our portfolio. Okay, I'll skip this slide. These are our locations. Okay, so if we talk about technology, we are the company, the only company I would say who has given a technology, and the plant is already operating with for 3,000 metric tons per day of ammonia with this all single equipment. That is a single train 3,000 metric tons per day capacity plant in Russia. The world's most energy efficient plant, ammonia plant, is by KBR. It is 6.27 gcal per metric ton of ammonia. It is basically in Chambal unit 3. Just to give you a comparison, our competitor is approximately having 6.9 to 7 gcal per metric ton of ammonia. We are also proud to be associated with one of the world's most reliable plant, which operated continuously for 2,162 days. So that means over 6 years. We have 50% market share of all the ammonia licensed plants which are running today. We can deliver ammonia plants for 10,000 tons per day capacity, and hydrogen cracking is also something which we are offering, because when we are talking about ammonia as a carrier, we need to use ammonia as a hydrogen source as well. So we are also providing cracking technologies for the capacities up to 1200 metric tons per day. In fact, we have completed engineering work for 6000 metric tons per day ammonia plant, single stream, for 4 units in Russia now, and those are under now engineering phase. So this is basically a hydrogen value chain. We produce green ammonia or blue ammonia using hydrogen, transport it, and then crack it to get hydrogen, or you can use it directly as an ammonia, or you convert it into methanol. Why ammonia is being used for decarbonization? As Dr. Balyan has already mentioned, that it is very difficult to store and transport hydrogen. So hydrogen is basically used to produce ammonia, to transport it, and it is very easy to store it and transport it, because this chain is already established for almost now I would say 50 years. Ammonia is being transported from one continent to other continents. So everything is available. You just need to produce green ammonia using green power at one location, ship it to other location, use it, crack it, and use as a green hydrogen, because it is not possible everywhere to produce to secure green power to produce green ammonia. Okay. So this is basically a high level block diagram. You get hydrogen from electrolysis, which will be running on the power. Then you store it. Either you store it based on the power profile, then you compress it, take the nitrogen from atmosphere, compress it along with the hydrogen, pass it through the converter, and there will, since this is an exothermic reaction, you will produce some heat. You can use this heat to produce steam, and then that steam is again used to produce power. So some power which is being used, so I would say roughly 450 kilowatt per ton of ammonia, 450 kilowatt per ton of ammonia is required as a power, but 135 is recovered, per ton of ammonia is recovered back. So slightly something is taken back. And then you condense the ammonia, take it out, store it, and transport it. Whatever gases which are not converted, they are recycled back, and same process is followed. This is another pictorial diagram. Here you can see that there is a horizontal converter, and in next slide we have shown a vertical converter. So basically KBR is the only company which can provide both horizontal and vertical converter. Based on the capacity and the best capex, we can decide whether vertical will do the favor or horizontal. Vertical converters have a limitation. You cannot go beyond the capacity of 2000 tons, metric tons per day in a vertical converter. If you want to have a bigger capacity plant, then you will have to have multiple reactors. So in horizontal, we have already demonstrated 6000 metric tons per day till now, and we can go up to 10,000 in this. So in last 5 years, we have completed 35 green ammonia studies for existing clients, for converting existing plants to ammonia plant to green ammonia, or to convert part of that into green ammonia. And we have completed 14 basic engineering packages for the clients across the globe, if you see. And the capacities are from 4 metric tons per day till 2200 tons per day. So this is one of the plants in Japan, which is of 4 metric tons per day. The construction is already ongoing, and in next quarter, so Q3, the commissioning will take place. So this is the location. actual site photographs. Yeah, this is another very important aspect of any green plant. Not only ammonia, any green chemical, you can say green, which is dependent on the green power. If you see here, if you see here, this is the power profile based on the solar power. Yeah. Okay. I think it is not visible. It is very so. I'll use this. So this is the power profile based on the solar power. This is power profile based on the wind power. But any process plant operator will not like this because they need a very smooth production all the time. So what we have developed, and most of the companies are working on this basically. There is an integrated control system that will feed the power, the production required. It will take the weather forecast. It will take the weather history into the consideration, and it will automatically decide based on the future projections where the power should be used, whether it should go for a hydrogen storage, whether it should go for a ammonia production, or whether it should go for a battery storage. Based on this is basically AI model. So that you normally get the production like this, a smooth. It's not 100% smooth, but way better than this.
This is the
if we are
Japanese plant, is it?
Yeah, this is what we have developed for them, and it will get commissioned next quarter. And this is actually required in all the plants, whether it is ammonia or methanol, wherever you are using green power, because it is not continuous, and your power will keep on fluctuating day and night, and from monsoon to monsoon. Every season it will vary. Then you have to store hydrogen somehow. But how much hydrogen you need to store? Because hydrogen storage again is very costly affair. We need to minimize the hydrogen storage just to sustain the production level when there is least amount of power available. Then these are the site photographs for a 300 metric tons per day plant, which an Indian company, Acme Solutions, is putting up in Oman. That is also by a KBR technology. These equipments are already on the site, and the construction is going to start soon. Okay, I'll leave this for time being. Yeah, now we have somehow we have generated the green ammonia, but how to use it as a hydrogen? So we have a technology which is basically cracking. We produce green ammonia or a blue ammonia. In fact, blue ammonia right now is getting more prominence because green ammonia right now, as Dr. Balyan mentioned, the cost of green hydrogen is quite high. So till we get the cost of hydrogen to some lower levels, you can say $1 or $1.50, till then green ammonia will be very costly. If you see recently, I think L&T has quoted 397 rupees per kg of hydrogen to IOCL, including GST. But if you remove the GST, then it becomes 320. It is still $4, and using that $4, ammonia price will be somewhere around $850 to $900 per ton, whereas the grey ammonia in the market today is available at $250 to $350. So the difference is too high for any company or any government to take a decision to use ammonia or green hydrogen indirectly. But someday definitely we will reach at that stage. Till then, I think blue ammonia is the best way to move forward, where you produce ammonia using the conventional methods like SMR or gasifications, and then whatever CO2 you are generating, you capture it and sequestrate it under seabed or dried oil wells. Once you have produced the ammonia, you ship it to the countries like South Korea and Japan, which are having high demand for this kind of green or blue uh, hydrogen. Then you put up the cracking plants over there. We have already given a couple of cracking plants in Korea. So if you see on the right hand side, the ladder, you see the when you crack the ammonia, it has different purity levels. I'll come to that, different purity levels as well. So the least purity can be directly used in power plant, and I would say, in fact, there is a plant in Japan that is directly using ammonia as a fuel along with the coal. It is right now in demonstration mode. Up to 20%, I think they have already used uh, directly ammonia as a fuel. Then as you go higher in the purity, it will go into fuel cell, and that will be for mobility.
Harsh, 5 minutes more.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll skip this slide. I'll go to this. Yeah, if you see here, 75% hydrogen will go for the power plant. You just crack it, you vaporize the ammonia and then crack it, directly use it to use in the power plant. Then if you want it for some industrial purposes, for chemical generations, then you have to go for 95% hydrogen. Then you have to add an additional step of purification. If it is for pipeline, you need 98% ammonia, then you have to have an additional purification section. Similarly, for mobility, you need again 99.9997 and you need a purification section for that as well. We have the scales from 5 metric tons of hydrogen till 1200 metric tons of hydrogen per day. So roughly for every ton of hydrogen from cracked ammonia, you need roughly 7.2 tons of ammonia. So that means if you need to go up to 1200 tons of hydrogen every day, that means if you multiply it by 7, roughly 84 to 9000 tons of ammonia is required. So KBR is capable of giving you ammonia plant of 9000 tons, and which can convert up to 1200 tons of green hydrogen as well. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.